Hi guys, Mario from Diaco's Garden Nursery here. Hope you're all safe and well. As part of the NGIV's Rediscover Your Garden, I'm here to share some helpful tips with you guys at home. Hi guys, Mario here from Diaco's Garden Nursery. You've purchased some lovely plants. We want to make sure that you have the greatest success once you get these things in the ground. And with me today, I do have a guest speaker with me, and that's Andrew from Warners. The Warners family's been in this industry for over 100 years, so I've got the right person to show you how to get this done.
Today I thought we'd plant a Camellia japonica. This one's called Love Light, lovely single white flower. So I'll take you through the steps on how you can get the best results really. First thing we have to do is to make sure that the plant is really well watered, the pot. That is essential. Now we'll check the height of the hole that I've dug. The height I'm looking at, top of that root ball is nearly level with the top of the soil, with the top of the garden bed. So what we really want to do is just to have it a little bit lower so we can have a depression there where it's planted. That depression, when the plant gets watered, the water can pool on that depression and it goes straight into where the root ball is. That's very important. So you can see where that plant is sitting now. It's just a little bit below the top level of the garden bed, and I think that's perfect. The base of this one, this has got a lovely root structure, so we won't have to do a lot to it. When we're preparing the root ball, we definitely want to sort of scrape the crown of the root ball, and that is really just removing, in case there's any sort of weed seed sitting on the top, really just tickling the bottom of the root ball just to expose some new roots there.
Yeah, and that's just to help the root system kind of get out into that new soil.
It does really, because a lot of this is old root. You want that lovely new root to come out.
To come through.
So just scraping it down a bit, sort of remove some of the old root and exposes sort of new root tips so they can grow away a lot quicker. So we'll put this camellia in. I've already checked the soil height, that was perfect.
And what do you kind of look for in determining what is the nicest part of the plant? Because basically you want that facing probably the main area that you might be walking past, or you might be looking out from a window out onto.
So generally I'd look for nice even branching structure, some nice lower branching, and then a nice even sort of shape coming up to the top of the plant. So I think we're ready to plant now.
Let's get this thing in the ground.
Get this baby in the ground.
Let's go, let's swap sides.
So making sure you keep it nice and straight.
I feel bad, you're doing all the work here, Andrew.
I always do. So the most important thing when we're filling up around the plant is to get enough soil all around the plant, evenly around the root ball, not knocking it over. And now the next thing what I like to do is just with my hands, just push down the side of the plant, push the soil down the side. So you're getting rid of some of the larger air pockets, but you're not really compacting it.
So what happens if you kind of cram it down in the soil?
The roots of the plant need air. They need air pockets. If you're cramming it down, you're sort of squeezing out all the air in the soil, and the plant won't grow as well. We've planted that there. We've got a lovely, just a slight depression there, ready to be watered now. Mario, you better do something, so you water.
Sorry.
So really good soaking, ideally with a hose, so you get a lot of, a bit more water pressure, but a watering can's fine. Maybe with a little bit of sea salt or a little bit of plant starter in your watering can, even better.
So the 5 points that you will kind of take away from today, what would they be, Andrew?
Definitely when planting your advanced plant, number one, make sure it's really wet before the plant's planted. Number two, make sure the plant is planted the right height. Number three, make sure it's straight up and down. Number four was make sure when you're pushing it down, you don't cram it in. Keep the roots with lots of air around them. And number five, make sure it's watered well after it's planted too.
Thanks so much, Andrew, for today.
No worries, my pleasure.
Sensational, mate. So guys, look, if you like this video, please subscribe, share, like. Again, thank you so much. See you in store.